Young Homer and his friends are terrified by the mysterious disappearance of children in their town. A group of best friends decide to investigate what happened, forcing them to confront their greatest fears. So get comfortable, because this is just getting started. We are taken 27 years into the past. Little Barney is outside playing with his boat after finishing his milk. He loves being out in the rain until his boat is dragged down a storm drain. There he meets Krusto, who introduces himself as the funniest clown in the world. Barney tells him that if he has to introduce himself as the funniest clown in the world, it means he is not. Barney asks Krusto to give him back his boat and stop bothering him. Krusto responds that Barney should come closer and take it, but then some giant fangs appear, and it's basically F for little Barney.
Take it.
Next, we move to a boy named Homer who is riding his bike through town. He is putting up missing person notes looking for Barney, but we see that many children are disappearing. Homer overhears a woman say her son didn't come home and she's happy, one less mouth to feed. Worried, Homer rushes on his bicycle, but he falls into a trap set by the bullies, who are Skinner the inspector and the music teacher. At that moment, Homer sees the evil clown, which frightens him greatly, and he manages to escape. The bullies chase him in the worst possible way, leaving Homer cornered. Luckily, other children help him get away from the cowardly crybaby bullies. They engage in a big fight, but since they're losing, they ask for Marge for help, as she is a great pitcher. She makes a sick headshot and scares the big kids away. Homer thanks her and says he has seen them before. They're the kids from school. They introduce themselves as comic book guy Mo, whom they call Mo here, and the only black kid in the whole principal. They call themselves the Losers Club. They invite him to their hideout, but first, comic book guy informs Homer that Marge is his, comic book guy's, girl, so Homer should find his own. Once inside, we see that they have everything in the hideout. Homer tells them he saw an evil clown. Marge says she saw him too while she was in the bathroom painting her nails, although she was actually removing her mustache. Suddenly, the water stopped flowing and the clown appeared, flooding the bathroom. Her sisters came in to tease her, and she says the clown knew her greatest fear was being underwater.
Seltzer.
Mo said he also saw the clown once while he was playing. The clown approached him like a puppet, telling him that he would now be his father. Carl said he was reading in his room when the clown appeared to kiss him. Comic book guy said he saw him too, but stops talking there. Homer mentions that this clown must have taken all the missing children. Marge tells him they will have to investigate, so they head to the clown archives. Homer writes a poem for Marge, telling her that her bravery is incredible and that he is crazy about her, signing it as her secret admirer. However, Marge interrupts him, saying she found something. It turns out the clown has always been in Springfield. He had a show called The Krusty the Clown Hour. Homer shows pictures of Krusto from different historical eras as the protagonist of his comedy show, despite never actually being funny. For some strange reason, they know he returns every 27 years. Suddenly, he steps out of the screen. Luckily, he gets stuck as if he were a stepmother in an adult movie. Nevertheless, he grabs comic book guy and says he is going to eat him, claiming that he doesn't feel guilty when he eats a fat child. Marge has scissors, and Homer uses them to stab the clown's face, but instead of stopping him, it makes him bigger and much stronger. However, Marge unplugs the TV, and the problem's solved. Mo is very scared and says he doesn't want to see that horrible clown again. Marge tells him to relax. If they could hurt him, it means they can quickly send him to heaven. They quickly go to the hideout to arm themselves and fight. They take their things, but comic book guy sees the letter Homer wrote, which makes him very angry. Meanwhile, we go to Krusto's house, who is affiliated with Fox. Homer, being Homer, goes inside after seeing a mysterious box of free candy. The horrible clown emerges from behind the box, and they begin to attack him. The bad thing is that it doesn't hurt him at all. He says he is totally invincible and no one can do anything to him, but he stumbles on some marbles. Immediately, many unexpected and silly accidents begin to happen to him, until after several minutes, he falls to the ground. The sound of the children's laughter excites the clown. He says in all his years of life, he had never heard the beautiful and honest sound of laughter, so he quickly begins to perform all his jokes. The children laugh even harder and ask him to eat some firecrackers as a big joke. He accepts, but something strange happens. He slowly begins to transform. He tells them they are cheating losers and will pay for this, and then he leaves. The children are happy with their victory. That afternoon, they promise that if the clown returns in 27 years, they will join forces again to defeat him, no matter where they are, and everyone agrees. Then they jump into the water to swim. At that moment, Marge kisses comic book guy and tells him she loved the letter he wrote, asking him to kiss her for the rest of the summer. This makes Homer very sad, as he says he lost his love of his life and that she will never love him again. If you want to see what happens in this episode, click on this video next, but before that, don't forget to like and subscribe.